up, guys? Welcome to Chiroskey Outdoors. This is the time of the year, man. Pretty awesome time. We're starting to moose hunt now, and we're actually going up Chiroskey River. Pretty cool. Oh, with some fish ducks. Yeah, good to be out on Chiroskey. This is the river that the channel's actually named after. For you guys who are wondering what Chiroskey was for. Yeah, man, we're just looking around for moose. We're gonna make some stops and call around and see what's out here. Got buddy Jory driving. Jalen's helping out today. Gonna be a good time. Hope we see something. It's been raining for a couple weeks and there's no sandbars. It's pretty nice going up this river now. Usually it's pretty hard and shallow and windy. Oh, look, there's a cow moose. Hey. Like a young one, kind of small. Gotta be bulls around, guys. Gotta be ready. Pretty close to where we're gonna try walking and call. Me and Jory got one around here last year, and probably walk into this little clear and do a good cow call and see what happens, I guess. See you guys in the clearing. Oh. 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 Quite the walk. Got pretty excited there for a bit when we were calling over there, and I decided to go take a walk, see what's going on in the woods over there. Maybe went 30 yards in and big bull moose. I just saw antlers and holy cow, I got excited. These boys were staying back and didn't give me the chance. It was pretty close, but not quite. Risky shot. I tried calling it, and after I did that cow call, it ran away. Or not ran, but it just turned around and walked. So try to walk after it, but those things are pretty quick. Now we're back at the boat, gassed. Yeah, this is where I got moose last year. Shot from this tree, and it was over there and across that big spruce in the open. Good spot, all right. of hunting. It's been a few days since we've been up Chiroskey. Now we're gonna try a hill hunt tonight. It's a weekday after work, so me and Jory are out right now. I've been thinking about that moose real lots, man. Crazy. I was looking back at the video, and I guess it was after I was trying to rake that little tree. That's when he got spooked and turned around on me, and then I was trying to call it back with the cow call, but no luck. I'm thinking of what I could have done. Try to get it. I should have cow called at first, I think. Bull grunt is a little bit early for this time of the year. They're not really into the rut yet. It's still early. Still lots of season though, so we're out looking. Black bear country too. Jory's down to get a black bear. Yep. Alrighty, we'll get on to go look from another point of view. Having a hard time? Huh? You're having a hard time?
It's a two-wheel drive that first. Just slide it back down and come back.
We've been looking around for quite a while. Did a bunch of looking and riding and did some calling, but we have not seen anything except some ptarmigans. I think they're pretty camo, real hard to see, just pop up right when you drive by them. Other than that though, man, it's been pretty dead over here in the hills. I think we're gonna call it and probably head home for now, I guess. It's still kind of early, but there's a part of this trail that I don't know too well, and we're going back a different way, so might as well get ahead and go that way. Still a lot of country to go cover though. Might see something. Third day hunting. Me and Jory never saw nothing on that last trip coming back. It's kind of hairy though when we jumped down on one of the trails over there. Should have videoed, but we're trying to get home. Me and Darren out today, my classmate from high school. We're kind of in a spot that I've been wanting to go with four-wheeler for a while. It's kind of by the river way up, or not way up, but a good ways up by a slough. I feel like we gotta hear or see something tonight. Actually hear a boat down there right now, so just got here. We're gonna wait a little bit and scope around, do some calling. Gotta see something. We're going. We're on top there still. We thought we heard some grunts down there, but I don't know. That was a while ago. We've been calling and no response or anything. It's kind of hard to see down there, but yep, I don't know. Lots Boy, I've been gallivanting around this beautiful creation. Lots of miles on the four-wheeler, man. I'm out alone today. We didn't see nothing yesterday, me and Darren, but pretty beautiful. A little bit wet out today, but it's not too horrible. We got some familiar country down here, man. Some marten trapping country. Yeah, pretty cool seeing it in the fall time. Different perspective. This is where my buddy Jory got moose last year down here. That one was a wild one. We had a long night riding back. Yeah, that was a fun moose hunt anyway though, but I think I'm gonna crawl down and maybe go call around for a while before it gets late. Kind of a long ride to get here. Not a whole lot happening out here. I heard a thud, I think it was pretty far, but that was a while ago. Been sitting calling. Cow calls, no responses, just sitting here glassing around. Beautiful country. Starting to drizzle. Been pretty dry most of the time anyway, so it's good. Probably gonna go peek around this other side of the hill for a little bit and then head home. Getting a little bit late. We're a long ways from home. Yep. Trying to get our I like to get moose early. Get it done with, put away. That way we could I could go out with some of my buddies and help them get their moose later on. Yep. Any moose will do. I'm not real picky. Even actually prefer the smaller ones. They have more tender meat. Anyways, better put this camera away. It's starting to rain real bad. It's been my life for the past 4 days. Tundra mobbing on the old yellow four-wheeler. Lots of miles on, alright, but haven't really seen a whole lot of moose this way. Kind of makes me miss Chiroskey there sometime. I'll have to go head over. Just haven't had enough time to go that far yet. But my mom and brother and them are camping over there right now, so they might get a chance at that same bull or maybe a different one. We're heading out right now. Me, Jory, and Darren. Going back to where me and Darren were a couple days ago. See if we can't get any more grunts out of that spot down there. Darren is pretty good. He moose yesterday just back here a little ways. But I'm thinking it's probably moving around because this is about that time of year that these moose are starting to move a lot, traveling, trying to get to where they're gonna be posting up for their rut. Pretty soon moose will start dropping like flies. It hasn't happened yet. It's been pretty slow for a lot of the hunters here too. Pretty soon, rut time, man, they're gonna be dropping. Exciting. Great day to be out and about. Me and Jalen out with the Argo, checking it out around here. Never been here in years, man, but we're actually already seeing some bulls, so pretty good. Never seen a bull in a while since that first day hunting. Last time we were out with Darren and Jory, we never really quite see much of anything. Nothing actually, no moose. There's some sign, and I thought I heard some stuff in the sloughs, but once you start sitting there longer and longer, you just kind of start hearing stuff. But we're already making lots of progress. Me and Jalen were out camping this weekend, and we just set up camp and just left camp not too long ago, and we're already seeing some bulls, so crazy. They're quite a ways over, but we're gonna try give them some calling here pretty soon. It's still kind of early in the evening, so see what happens. Bulls for a while. They're about a half mile over there. 4 of them, all in one spot, traveling as a little group. Pretty crazy. We tried calling pretty loud, and they're not interested in cow call for some reason. Should be like, they should be responding pretty good, but just not the case right now. So we're gonna keep going along over here and see if we see some more. We might go after these guys next morning when we'll have more time, but I'm gonna try look around before it gets too dark. Fun watching them though. They're not even like sparring or anything. They're just moving along, playing follow the lead. Pretty weird. Never seen that. Anyways, yep, we're gonna keep going. Another day at camp. We came out kind of early and we're on the better side of this river, we think, where we saw the 4 bulls yesterday. We're pretty much right above where we saw them. We saw a moose that was kind of back towards that river, and we're thinking maybe the other ones are still around it, maybe, but we're just calling and glassing here for a bit. Can't really see a whole lot, but yep, we saw another big bull yesterday too last night after those 4 bulls, so to see 5 bull moose in one night's pretty crazy. But yep, hopefully get on one here pretty soon. We might go back that way and go towards where we saw this moose going. Nice young one. Would be a good one. Even if those other bulls aren't around it, so just gotta keep looking around for now. We just had our eyes on him. about 700 yards that way. But he was coming down. We were arguing and I saw it. I told Jalen to stop real quick. Gonna see what he's doing. We already did a cow call. He was on his way this way, but we'll see. Getting excited.
All packed up. Moose all packed up. Just need to put our junk in there. Pretty good. Quick work. Good teamwork.
Back home now. Pretty close to home. This is our fish camp where we process our fish across the river from town. So, yep, it's been a couple days since we came back and I got most of my meat hanging. We took care of some of it already. Man, that was an awesome trip. I was a blast getting out in the country, hanging out with the guys, and man, such an awesome time of the year. Blessed to be a part of this awesome lifestyle and take down this beautiful bull. That was about like the perfect size. I like them that size. Just go in their little paddles. They got some good meat, and this one had some decent fat on it too, so very happy about that. Man, I just looked at my footage too the other day and realized that my audio wasn't working for most of the fun part of that hunt, stalking this bull and getting it down. So, man, sorry about that. I'll try to clean that up and editing as best as I could. So, we'll see how that goes. Man, such a beautiful day. No wind. That was a fun hunt anyway. If I got the details now, it's we saw those bulls about 700 yards when we parked the Argo, and I told Jalen, "Hey, look right there, bulls!" I got real excited. There's 3 of them. We couldn't find that 4th one, but there was still 3 of them in that group, and we tried calling and no response. They were just kind of doing their own thing. A couple bulls were sparring, playing with each other, mostly munching out and eating. And there was a bunch of different clearings. They were just kind of crossing the willows and going into each clearing. So we decided we're just going to try and stalk them. So we went up into the first clearing where we just saw them go into, and got about 450 yards. That's too long of a shot, so we waited, and they're going into a different one. So we crossed again
in the willows, going towards the same one they're going. We walked up a little ways, waiting for him to cross. Nothing, man, for like half hour. We just kept crawling up, trying to hear something, anything, but it was pretty dead. There's lots of willows, so we can't, we didn't have an idea where they were, kind of. So I was getting a little discouraged. I'm like, let's just go back to camp or something, and we'll go back into the other clearing. So we did. And sure enough, as soon as we crossed again, man, that bigger bull that I shot, he was standing right there a couple 100 yards away. That was pretty fun, man. Gave Jalen the camera and got down for a shot. I didn't give much of a shot, though. It was pretty much head on, but I'm comfortable making that shot all day, 200 yards. Good ethical shot, dropped him right now, so. Yep, time to work on some meat now, and man, it's been awesome. Thanks for following along, guys, and we'll catch you in the next one here. Later.